Let's get it clicked on here in 3, 2, 1. Boom, there we go. Look at that. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Suburban Adventures. Today we're talking about some pool accessories, and I'm going to be talking about the poolside solar light from a company called Sansi. They sent me this to test out, and I'd like to thank them for that. So this is a light that you can put in your pool. If you have an above ground pool or if you have an in-ground pool, it will work for all types of pools. I'm going to just show you what it comes with. I've already unboxed it and looked at it, and I've got it actually out in the sun charging because it's solar powered. And then, I'll show you how it's installed, and then we'll wait till it gets darker and we'll test it out at night. So it comes in 2 pieces. I already assembled it. It's really simple. There's this long piece that snaps into place in this top piece. This top piece is the solar panel, and you will, out of the box, you'll easily be able to figure out how to assemble these 2 pieces. I was going to try and disassemble it, but it's got a pretty secure connection there. There are these 2 buttons that you can push to take it apart, but I had a hard time getting it apart, and I figured that's probably good to keep the water from it. So you can see that this is the solar panel, and I'll show you how that works in your pool. You can see that it's currently blinking green. Now what that means is that it's charging. The sun is charging it right now. Now this is also light activated, so you notice right now that the light is not on. If I tap the power button twice, it's not going to come on because it's light out. If it is solid green, that means it's fully charged, and there's the instructions in the box to tell you all about that. But that's the basic look of it right there, the 2 main pieces. Let me show you what else it comes with. We'll talk about some of its features, and then I'll show you how I'm going to install it in my pool. So in the box, you also get a remote. Now this remote uses 2 AAA batteries, and it did not come with them, so I had to provide my own AAA batteries. It's not a huge deal, but you see here that it has, the on-off switch. There's a timer that you can set it for 2 hours, for 4 hours, or 6 hours. It has 20 different colors, and it also has 3 settings. You can have a fade where it fades from one color to the next, a flash where it flashes through the colors, and then a smooth where it sort of just very smoothly goes from one color to the next. So that's pretty cool there. It's got a lot of those, it's got 20 colors, very bright. I tested it out in my closet with the lights off so I could see how bright it was. And it's extremely bright. And we'll test it out later in the dark. So that remote it comes with, and it comes with this metal plate, which I will talk about in a few minutes. And it comes with this basic instruction sheet here. It says the light cannot be turned on during solar charging. So I showed you mine was blinking green, which means that it's charging and you can't turn it on while it's doing that. But it was charged enough to where when I covered the light panel, it did sort of charge. Let's see what else it comes with. It comes with some instructions, which are very simple, and you will not have a difficult time setting this up. But here's the instructions, and then it has a few things to tell you what each of the lights on what the blinking lights mean on it. So that's handy. I'll talk you through a little bit of that about how you install it with each type of pool that you might have. And then it comes with some big, long zip ties here, and I'll talk about those in just a few minutes. It also comes with this adhesive, and I'll explain that in a minute as well. Now, it can charge solar power, or I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Up in here, there is a place where you can charge it via USB. I think it's USB-C. It does not come with a USB cable. You can just grab one of the dozens that you have laying around if you're like us. And so it can also charge with USB. But I mean, it's been cloudy on and off, and it's cloudy right now here, and you can see that it is blinking green. Well, it was blinking green. Yeah, it's blinking green, meaning that it's charging. So let me show you how this is going to go on my pool, and then I'll talk about how you're going to install it if you have a different type of pool than mine. If you have an above ground pool like I do, most of your above ground pools, this top rail on your above ground pools, on most of them, are metal. In fact, on everybody I know that has an above ground pool, their top rail is metal. This bottom of the light is magnetized. So what you're going to do is just find the place in the pool where you want to put it, and obviously if you want to move it around, you can. And I'm just going to set it there like that. Now you can see that it is attached via magnet. If I'm pulling up on it right now, it does come loose of it, but the magnet holds it pretty secure there. I can slide it around, and then I can pick it up and move it. I'm going to go to the other side of the pool and show you how far down into the water that it does sit. So if you have an above ground pool with that metal top like mine is, and like most of them are, just throw it right on there. So there you can see it sits a good at least 2 to 3 inches below the water. That's one of the things that Sansi says about theirs, is it's longer than some of the other ones. So you get it nice into the water, and even if my water level was a little bit lower, it would still have plenty of coverage into the water there. So it's real simple. I'm all set. It's all set to go. It's charging. I'm ready to check it out at night. Now, if you have an in-ground pool where you don't have a metal edge, maybe you have, concrete around your in-ground pool or tile around your in-ground pool, that's why they give you this metal plate. Now, that adhesive that they gave you as well, you put adhesive on here, and I'm not going to try this obviously because I don't need it. Then you stick this metal plate onto the concrete or tile surface, and then the light with its magnetized base will attach to this. Now, if you have an Intex style pool where your top ring here is not metal, but it's the round tube top, that's what the big long zip ties that they provide you are for. It shows you in the instructions how to zip tie it around the tube to hold your light in place. So it really is great for any pool. It also says that you can use it for big fish tanks, or if you have a koi pond or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to testing it out here in a couple hours when it gets dark and show you the features that it has there. But super easy, just takes seconds to install, and now it's set. I can move it around if I want to. I don't have to worry about plugging it in. Obviously, I can, if I feel like I need to charge it with the USB charger, I can do that, but I think I'm just gonna let the sun charge it. It is solar powered. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of a close-up of just how far into the water that is. I would say, judging from up close, I would say it's at least 5 inches, at least 4 or 5 inches. So, you got it nice set pretty far down there into the water, which is going to give you a nice dispersion of light. Okay, let's check back at nighttime and see how it looks. Okay, here we are. It is nighttime. I don't know if you can see my pool in the background. Probably can't because I don't have the light on. So here we go. Let's fire it up. And I got my remote that it comes with here. All right, let's get it clicked on here. Boom, there we go. Look at that. It's actually pretty cool looking. That's a green. Here you go. Take a little step back here. See it from a distance. Now, I do not have a very big pool by any stretch. It's 15-foot round. This more than lights it up. I'll go through some of the colors here. There's 20 colors on it. And each one is like a different shade. So let's go. There is red. Oh, that looks pretty cool. It's lit up pretty cool. Then if you push the red button again, it goes to like a little bit lighter shade of red. And we get green. that blue. I like that blue. That blue looks really cool. Back up here and you can see I like that. Let's just go through some of the other colors here. It's like a and you just, oh, that's cool. That's like a purple. Yeah, I really like this. This is really cool. And I would imagine if you have if your pool's bigger than mine, you know, if you're talking above ground, if you went up even to like a 21 or a 24 foot round, I think one would probably do fine. You can get them in 2 packs if you wanted to. And then here's just with the white light there, which is kind of cool. And then it does have 3 other features. Modes. It has this where it sort of goes from one color to the next. My camera's having a hard time focusing on it. And then you've got this one where it flashes from one color to the next. And then you got this one where it just sort of gradually, like smoothly transitions from one to the next. And then you can set a timer on it for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. So it shuts off. So that is really pretty cool. I really am pretty impressed with it. I like that. I like that blue. All right, so with my pool in the background, let's just wrap this video up. One, let's talk price. They are currently under $100. I think they're about $90 that you can get these. And you can buy them in a couple packs as well. So, you know, I think that's pretty reasonable, really. Setup is super easy. It takes no time at all. Fits pretty much any pool. I was watching it all day. It's sort of just continually charged. And so, you know, with the solar option, it's great. It was partly cloudy today, I would say, and it charged great. And yeah, I think it's a really cool way to sort of add a little extra pizzazz to your pool, especially if you do a lot of pool parties, nighttime swimming. I don't do a ton of it, but I think I'm going to start with this cool setup I got here. So if you are interested in these, there is a link down in the video description. It is an affiliate link, meaning that I do make a little bit of commission off of this. It's no extra cost to you. It just helps me support the channel a little bit more. All right. And I think it's really pretty cool. But you can check out that link if you're interested in it. You can check out my pool maintenance playlist right there. You can subscribe if you're not a subscriber right there. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.